15 games to be featured tonight, and we start with a meeting of unbeatens at Harding Stadium in Steubenville.
And let's check in with News 9's Bill Phillips with more on Boardman at Steubenville Big Red.
It was a battle of unbeatens tonight at Harding Stadium when 3-0 Big Red played host to 3-0 Boardman. It was a game full of big plays. Down 7-0 early, Big Red would even the score at 7-7 when Javon Davis hits Jonathan Blackman down the seam for 39 yards and a touchdown. Boardman took the lead back on this 77-yard touchdown from Dom Jennings. Big Red would strike again when Davis hits DeJuan Jones for 40 yards. At the half, it was tied at 21. Big Red came out firing in the second half, scoring on their first play from scrimmage when Davis finds Gino Hero 58 yards later. It's a 28-21 lead for Big Red. Jonathan Blackman would add 2 more touchdowns to finish with 4 on the evening. Big Red wins it to stay unbeaten, 42-21. So a tight game at halftime turns the way of Big Red as they blow out Boardman in the second half to remain unbeaten and improve to 4-0. They'll take on University Prep here at Harding Stadium next Friday night. Reporting for News 9, I'm Bill Phillips.
One more look at that final score. Big Red doubles up Boardman after a big second half.
Steubenville Big Red heads into Week 5, leading both the Division IV Associated Press state poll and Division IV Region 13 playoff rankings. Big Red is coming off of a big come-from-behind victory on Friday and has earned them our latest Team of the Week honors. It took until the third quarter for Steubenville Big Red to have its first lead of the game against Boardman Friday night, and it was smooth sailing from there. But it was their perseverance that led them to calmer waters late in the game after a choppy first half.
There were a couple turning points. Number one, we never quit when we got down. We were down 3 times and fought back and won. But I think the real turning point was when we got the ball 21-14 and scored right before the half and then came out with a touchdown on the first play. I think right in that area, to me, was a turning point in the game.
When you consider the matchup, it was a heck of a task for Big Red, with a Boardman team coming to Steubenville at the top of its division, 1-2 sizes larger than theirs.
Well, you know, I knew going into the game that our kids would fight and compete. I knew that. That's one thing I've been talking to them about all year is one thing I know they're going to show up and they're going to compete like a champion competes.
When push came to shove, Reno Succosh's team stepped out onto the field and did what they needed to do. That ended with a 42-21 win Friday night.
We had to overcome some penalties and overcome some things that we caused ourselves. You know, some motion penalties that we caused ourselves, some 15-yard penalties that we caused ourselves. You know, we could have just said, you know, heck with this and let go, but we kept on fighting. I just think that's a sign of a team that if you're not going to win, you're at least going to go down to the wire and make a team earn a victory.
We are Big Red. Willing Hospital WTOV9 High School Football Team of the Week. ODL has always favored the vilest dark blue, and the gentle sons of Harvard to the crimson rose our troops so true. We will own our color splendor, nor honor shall they lack, while the high school stands defender of the crimson and the black. Oh!
Ready, break!